What's up, Supreme Team? Welcome to the channel. Y'all, we have a lot to talk about today, okay? A lot has been going on in the news, so I'm going to catch you guys up on that. I'm also going to catch you up on what the ladies and some of the men have been up to on the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all know that they are in the middle of a break right now, but the cast is still on fire, and I'm going to tell y'all everything you need to know. Make sure that you share this video, please and thank you. Also, hit that like button for me because that's how others find me, right here on YouTube. I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. All right, you guys. And this discussion is about news, current events, reality TV, pop culture. It's for entertainment purposes only. All comments are opinion and alleged. Now let's get into it, okay? So a few days ago, I did a video where I told you guys that T.I. was arrested. It turned out to be mistaken identity. They were about to cart him off to Baltimore, child, and have him stand for charges that didn't even belong to him. But he did share the same name with the person that was wanted in Baltimore. Either way, they had to wake up a judge, child, and make sure they had an emergency hearing so that that man can go home to his family. All right. And we know that this kind of stuff, at least I do. I don't know if anybody else notices, but typically when we are in a, presidential election, they will bring this kind of stuff forward with, stars so that people can focus on that and not on what's going on with the election or political news, okay? So I try to give a healthy balance of both. If you are not following me at DYANAROZAY.com or DYANAROZAY, my IG page, I do have a website too, but follow me on my IG page at DYANAROZAY, and also follow me on my Facebook page so I can give you guys some information that may not just be, the regular gossipy stuff, okay? But T.I. did go home. They did not extradite him. They said he stayed in jail for about 2 hours. The whole process probably took about 3 or more because they had to, take him from the airport down to the county. It was crazy. But anyway, I said all that to say, yeah, he's needed at home because I saw an article today that said T.I. appears perplexed as King Harris, his younger son, I believe. I think he has one younger than that, but the second to the youngest, struggles to spell tomorrow. Now, I'm not going to play this video because I don't know if it'll, get a copyright. But oh no, T.I. Oh my goodness, I was heartbroken when I saw this video. It's kind of funny, but it's not. But he spelled tomorrow. I'm just going to put it out there. He spelled tomorrow T-O-M. He hesitated on whether or not an O came after the M. He put it in there after he thought about it, and then he said R-R-O. He forgot the W, okay? And T.I. really did look like, what do I have on my hands? He was embarrassed, okay? But anyway, that's one of the stories, okay? So I had told you all about that. Now let me tell you about this other part, because I started off telling you about T.I. for a reason. My boy Nelly got popped. Nelly and Ashanti, who we've been paying attention to for the last year and some change. We were all excited to see these two back together. Their love story is still playing out. And we were happy to see that Miss Ashanti was pregnant. She is, we're waiting for her to drop this baby. Just a couple of days ago, it was reported that she was actually taken to the hospital. It was, suspected she was, having labor pains, but no, she did not deliver. So we're still waiting for her to deliver. But y'all, the 90s was in full force because people were saying, the news was reporting that Nelly had been popped for ecstasy of all things, which is crazy because you don't want to think about him about to be a new father. I do think he has a child already, but about to become a new father and, still out here in these streets. But according to his lawyer, he said that the news, okay, is fake. It's a bold-faced lie. All right. There's an update to his being arrested for driving dirty. And that came out today. Nelly's attorney, what is his name? Rosenblum Swartz came out and said that the rapper was not arrested for any type of narcotic possession. He was arrested for a no proof of insurance. I guess this happened in 2018. He said so it was dated all the way back to 2018, and that the warrant wasn't actually issued until 2023. So, you know what I told y'all? It has to do with politics, always politics. But so they decided to put a warrant out for his arrest in 2023, and they said that Nelly had no knowledge of it, which makes sense because I would assume he would just have his lawyer handle it. But he said that was the reason why, and he said it was an absolute, BS case, and he's not sure why everybody was running with a possession of narcotic as their story. So, that's pretty horrible. Either way, I'm happy that it was not for anything, outrageous, and hopefully he can get the whole insurance thing taken care of. That doesn't sound like a big deal in hindsight, right? So talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. We're going to move on to the next story. We're talking about Milo, who is Kanye's ex-chief of staff. He's also a provocateur, far right politics. I think he wrote for Breitbart. Y'all remember that, Breitbart? Horrendous stuff. But he also worked for Kanye. Kanye hired him to run Yeezus, or whatever his company's name is. And this man is out here making some huge accusations, basically saying that Kanye is very, very sick. And I'm going to share with y'all what is going on, okay? So y'all remember, what was his name? I think it was Conrad Murray. Conrad Murray, who was the anesthesiologist for Michael Jackson. And then he ended up doing some time because Michael Jackson passed from an overdose of, I think it was fentanyl. Well, Milo is basically accusing a dentist of supplying Kanye with anesthesia for the purposes of getting high. And he said that he went to the FBI about it, also to the district attorney, that he has given them a sworn affidavit. And now he is talking about it publicly. He has put it on his Twitter page, his Twitter account, which is where I first saw it. And it is getting serious, you guys. So he is accusing Kanye West of being addicted or abusing nitrous oxide, which can cause irreversible brain damage, spinal damage, psychosis, incontinence, and in some cases, even death is what is being said about that particular gas. And he said that Kanye is taking it for pleasure, okay? So I'm going to read you guys a little bit of the article that I saw today so that you can know how horrible this is. But Celebrity Dentist, is the title says, Celebrity Dentist got Kanye hooked on laughing gas, and that Milo Yiannopoulos is talking about it. Kanye West is facing claims that he has become dependent on nitrous oxide, also known as laughing gas, so much so that he has huge tanks of it in his apartment and in his wife's apartment, Bianca. And apparently this dentist, whose name is Thomas Conley, he's being alleged to supply this gas to the stars. So Thomas is being accused of supplying this gas to the stars. It goes on to say that, hold on, Milo made these allegations in a lengthy series of posts on Wednesday on his IG page, or excuse me, on his Twitter page. And he said he had a sworn affidavit, which I already shared with you guys. But then he said this is where it goes low. He said, There's a reason why Kanye is no longer capable of successfully releasing music or clothing. There are several reasons why, but the most serious reason is that his dentist, Thomas Conley, is supplying him with nitrous oxide. He said that Conley should have his license revoked and be investigated for illegally supplying Kanye with the drug. He also says that Kanye pays this dentist about $50,000 or more a month for his services so that he can continue supplying the gas long after the emergence of distressing symptoms are gone, which is wild. But he said that Kanye's not his only client either. Okay. So if you guys would like to see a video of Kanye kind of with, he has the actual gas attached to his nose. I have a video of that. I'm not going to play it here, but it is on my IG page. And he actually says, I am on the nitrous. Okay. So he says it. And then there's also video of other stars that were alleged to have taken this drug and what the symptoms are. Okay. Now, Thomas Conley is aware of it. He has released a statement. I'm going to read that to you. The attorney for Conley actually said that we categorically deny all false allegations made by Milo in this affidavit. They said that Milo, who is admitted in the same affidavit to being motivated by personal grievances, has presented a narrative that is not only factually incorrect, but also intentionally misleading. The lawyer goes on to say that Dr. Conley has never engaged in any reckless, unethical, or illegal conduct, nor has he ever endangered the health and safety of his patients. So that is what is being accused right now. It is a 22-page affidavit, I should say. If you guys have not seen it, let me show you what his page looks like. Here we go. So if you would like to see it, this is what it looks like on Twitter. What you see there with the stamp, that is the affidavit. It's 22 pages long. He talks about everything from how much money Kanye was losing, said that he basically didn't make any money in 2023, that all the money was just pouring out of the business. Milo said he fired at least 130 people, that he had to reduce Kanye's salary, and that Kanye at this point is no good to anyone, that he is so gone off of this laughing gas that he may never ever recover. He also said that everybody in his life, including his wife, are enablers. Anybody that works for him is an enabler. They're just taking the check. They don't care about this man at all. So I just wanted to point that out. And he said that he is losing money, millions upon millions of dollars every single day, and it is what it is. So y'all can talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about that. Please and thank you. We are going to move on to the next story, which happens to be, let's see, this man right here. This is Marcus Jordan, actually the son of the infamous Michael Jordan, child. He brought the 80s back to life yesterday when he was caught in a series of photos with a white powder next to his nostrils, okay? He had some sort of spatula, and it looks like he was ingesting it. It was not a rolled up, $100 bill, but it did give us the impression that the 80s were back, okay? And he is dating, he was actually in the south of France in Cannes. He is dating a lady by the name of Ashley Stevenson, who looks very similar to, oops, let me put this back up, looks very similar to his ex-girlfriend, Larsa Pippen. Larsa Pippen, not Larsa Pippen. Larsa Pippen. Oh my gosh, I cannot say Pippen. Okay, she looks like Larsa Pippen. Anywho, if y'all want to see the pictures of him doing the do, because someone, okay, on that yacht or wherever he was, I think they said he was eating poolside. He was having lunch poolside. Wherever he was, someone recognized him and they decided to take some photos and release it. And it is all over social media right now. And this man has not come out and said a thing. He's not come out and said that wasn't me. That was, artificial intelligence, AI. He didn't say any of that. He's just letting it roll. And so is his family. His family doesn't care either. Well, I shouldn't say his family doesn't care. I'm sure they probably have had conversations with him. But at the end of the day, this is Larsa. I wanted to show y'all this to show you how similar she looks to Ashley. So they have the exact same mouth, if nothing else. Anyway, y'all can see it. This is being read by Jasmine Brand. Marcus Jordan sparks controversy after being seen snorting a white powder substance in France. And it goes on to say that on August 7th, 2024, photos emerged showing the 33-year-old using a metal device to snort a white powder while sitting with friends at poolside. Okay, in France. The exact nature of the substance is unconfirmed, but the image have fueled speculation that it could be the cocaine. Okay, along with his poolside antics, Marcus was recently seen in France with his rumored girlfriend, Instagram model Ashley Stevenson. So, yikes. While the couple was in Cannes, France, Marcus Jordan shared a photo of him and his girlfriend and his story showing them partying together at a nightclub. The public display of this reported relationship follows his split with Larsa Pippen. So y'all, that's pretty crazy. Anyway, here is a picture of what he looked like after said events, where you can see him kind of sweaty, I'm gonna let y'all put y'all words on it, okay? But y'all can see that he looks like he is he's lifted to me. He looks like he is flying high to me. But y'all can talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about it. Please and thank you. And we're going to move on to the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but Mel has been posting in her stories lately that she is at peace, that she is happy. Okay, peace. I am happy. She's showing herself with the kids. She's laughing. While all this other crazy stuff is going around where people are attaching her name to like Stormi's, whatever business woes she got going on. Mel started saying, listen, I don't have anything to do with that. This is what I've got from it. I don't have anything to do with that. I am happy. I am living my life. And then she showed herself pulling off on the side of the road, child, while she went into the tall grass and started hugging sunflowers. She is literally hugging sunflowers, letting people know, I am doing fine. I am happy. I am healthy. Okay. I am at peace. I don't know what's going on with y'all, but y'all should go out and touch some grass too. Touch some grass and leave some of the crazy stuff that's going on alone. It is not my problem. I love when she does stuff like this. It cracks me up. Y'all see the G-Wagon over there. Mel said, I don't care what's going on. I am fine. It has absolutely nothing to do with me. Okay. So I thought that was hilarious. But anyway, today she ended up posting something that was really, a congratulatory moment. She said that she wanted to be a numbers girl. She said, I told y'all last year that I was working on being a numbers girl. And she said this year, her business, I'm assuming it is her skincare line, had increased 65% in sales. So 65% from last year, it increased, which is huge, significant. So she said that she is doing amazing things with her business. Okay. And she said that's actually what she wanted to do. She said, this was my dream in life, and that she is right now living her dream. So congrats to her. Like I said, these people are on fire. Looks like they are doing some things that's good, even while this, break is happening. So congratulations to Mel. And we are going to move on with the next one. Let's talk about Tisha. So I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to Tisha's IG page, but she has been doing a lot of traveling. She's been out with her friends. She's been doing a lot of stuff with her sorority. And then yesterday she made this post. She said, "I am so proud of my husband. Keep winning, Marceau Scott." And then she put a whole bunch of champagne glasses behind it. And I was like, what is going on over there? Now we know that Marceau is in mediation with Zen Gardens. And I'm kind of curious if Marceau has hit a lick over there with Zen Gardens. From what I'm understanding, he said, or the reason why he's in mediation is because he was looking for them to pay him, I think, close to 90,000, maybe $100,000 that he said they should have paid him irregardless because the work was done. And then we'll see what happens next. But as of right now, Marceau is keeping his mouth shut. Whatever it is that Tisha's proud of him for, he's not necessarily bragging about. So we'll have to see what happens next. But Tisha did put this out here. A lot of people over there in the Facebook group, because that's where I put this post, a lot of people in the Facebook group said that Tisha ain't got nothing going on. She's just trying to, put some information out there to keep her name in the news cycle, child. I don't know, but y'all can talk to me in the comments and let me know what y'all think about it, okay? And we're going to move on to the next. So despite all that bad social media press that Stormi had out there with her and her employee, listen, she was also celebrating her 36th birthday and it looked fire. She was out on the yacht. There was a lot of people from the cast. It looked like the Fletchers were there, and I mean all the Fletchers. It looked like Nell, Chris, and I know Lance was there. I think that Lance and Destiny may still be dating, to be honest. Destiny was there, and some people from Bell Collective. What is her name? Is it Latrice? Latrice was there. There were some people hanging out on the yacht. They were dancing. They had a chef. They were living it up. Okay. So she was saying, I'm having the time of my life. But you guys, she also has a new partnership with a skincare brand. They wanted to partner with her, and she had posted that on her IG stories maybe 2 days ago. And a lot of people have been trying to figure out if Canvas Beauty was still a thing, if it was, or I shouldn't say Canvas Beauty. Canvas Beauty is still a thing, of course, but if her hair care line was still out in stores. And the answer is yes, her hair care line is still in retail stores. Someone had actually posted a picture of the shampoo, of the whole line actually, at Kroger. So Stormi is still in retail. I just wanted to put that out there. Looks like things are going well for her as well, outside of that lawsuit. We'll see how that works out for both of them. But yeah, talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about Stormi celebrating her 36th birthday, doing it big on the yacht. And I think she was at some sort of beach, maybe. She did some sort of destination birthday. So talk to me in the comments and let me know what y'all think. And we are going to move on to the next one. So Kimmy is keeping like a low profile, you guys. I know they have some businesses that they're trying to get, open, but they're not posting a whole lot about that. She did make a really important post though. You can see it there. It says, "See you next year." And then she has like the little pink bow, which we all know stands for breast cancer awareness. And so she's basically saying that she had a clean bill of health and that she doesn't have to come back until next year. So congrats to Kimmy for keeping a healthy journey, because I know that that has to be super scary. But congrats to her for having a clean journey. So many people actually went and got their mammograms done after her storyline came onto the show. There were people that were disappointed in some of the storyline, but I think it helped way more people than, it disappointed people. So congrats to her. And we are going to move on with the next lady of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So you guys, Destiny Payton is still trying to work the Madani brand, and she actually has what is it called? Like a launch party for a product that she is doing. So if y'all wanted to know more about it, please head over to her page. But this month, she is going to have a rooftop party where she is going to reveal um, these fragrances, I guess. And she was talking about it in her IG stories. And I thought, well, that's interesting. Sometimes when people, when something fails, like the store Madani failed, you just kind of pack it away. You don't do much with it later. But she's still trying to break out with these products. And so now she is doing a fragrance, maybe a home fragrance or something like that. And she has a launch party that's going to be on the rooftop of some building in Huntsville. So you can check out her IG stories for all the details. And let me know if y'all plan to attend, okay? There are Destiny fans, child. Someone tried to give me the business the other day in the comments. I thought I was being as fair as I could be, but they told me that I was a Destiny hater. But hopefully, I don't know, maybe this makes up for it. Maybe it don't, child. No, I can't please everybody, but talk to me. Let me know what y'all think. And we are going to move on to the next. So you guys, Trish and Ken are back together, okay? I told y'all that this very video right here, they took this video down. It was up on their pages and they took it down and then they ended up reposting it, okay? Which is fine. It means that they're fine now. But they had a fallout over Martell. Ken said that Trish lied to him, that she should have just been honest. And because of it, he ended up sleeping at a hotel for a few days, to get over things. He had an interview with Carlos King and Heavenly. And I guess he was just being a little more forthcoming. It was really, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, to be honest. It was scary. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. It was a scary interview, mainly because, let me put a picture up of Trish, because I said I was going to talk about the women. Mainly because Ken, we said that Trish had been reserved, just real laid back, kind of meek, not necessarily saying a whole lot. That was her persona on the show. But he also had a similar persona, like very quiet, just kind of going with the flow kind of guy. In this interview, he's trying to present a different side of himself. And I have to figure out if it's true or if it's a lie. Okay. Because I think that he might have felt like people were playing him on social media. Because even I said, Ken, you should have ruffled Martell's school clothes. Why would you allow this man to play in your face? Well, it turns out that he really likes Martell. So I'll get into that. I'm jumping ahead. I feel like maybe he could have been putting it on a little thicker than it needed to be because he thought that people thought that he was a simp. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, but Trish and Ken are back together. They're back together. He done moved back home. He done left the hotel. Okay. In that interview that Ken did with Carlos and Heavenly, the one point that he was really trying to press on people that I saw was that him and Trish have a heavy codependent relationship. Dr. Francis is needed here too. Okay. Basically, he's saying that Trish doesn't do anything without him, can't do anything without him. Ask him permission, I guess, for everything. I don't know. He was like, she doesn't do anything. She doesn't go anywhere. I don't know. She just doesn't have any initiative unless she's asking him. And he said that so many times that at some point, because I don't know why he wasn't paying attention to Carlos and Heavenly's face. Half of the time, Heavenly looked like she was sleeping, but Carlos was squinting his eyes. And then at some point, I think he was like, maybe I'm, making Trish look a little crazy, because he was like, she's emotionally messed up because of her trauma. She's always blaming things on me or putting me through bull crap because of the stuff that she went through with her ex. I was sitting there looking like, Ken, this doesn't make you look good. This makes you look bad, sir. What's happening right now? But he would say something and then try to clean it up. He kept doing that. But he just really said that Trish doesn't do anything without his permission. He was like, she asked me for everything, including talking to her husband. He's her ex-husband or her husband. They're not divorced yet. Her husband. He said that he initiates any interaction or conversation between Trish and her estranged husband, and even the kids and her estranged husband, which was wild. The other thing that Ken said that I thought was interesting is that it was his idea to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville, not Trish, that he had to talk Trish into it. So he said that she didn't want to be on this show. And so he's taking full responsibility for whatever is going on, I'm assuming. Carlos, I want to say this, did make sure to clear his production team. He said, y'all know that we ask you when you guys come in for that audition, who you know on the show. And he asked Carlos asked Ken, did Trisha come clean then that she had been to Martell's house? And he was like, no. And then he said, at the end of the day, that happened before she and I got together. And I'm not going to put too much weight on it. It does not matter. She did lie about it. I'm not sure why. But he said he likes Martell. He likes Martell. He called Martell a ladies' man, even though this man had been married the majority of his, anytime he should have known him. But he said, Martell's a ladies' man, and, you just got to know who he is. And da-da-da. I thought that was odd. I think it's still odd knowing, what we all saw on the TV show, talking about she came to the crib. That means that he had plans or intentions, child. But yeah, even though Ken doesn't like for people to play in his face, he's giving Martell a pass. I want to put that out there. The other thing he said, because again, I told y'all that he didn't want to be called a simp, okay? He said that Trisha's husband is really emotional in real life. He said that clip that we saw for the upcoming episodes, he said, yeah, that's him in real life. He said he's one of the cryingest men he's ever met in life. That man cries for real at the drop of a dime. And Ken wanted everybody to know that. Now, that's something. So Marquez, Ken is putting you out there. He said that you are incredibly emotional. In real life, possibly cries more than any man he has ever known. Wow, that was something. And he also, the other thing that I took away from this whole Trish and Ken thing is he said, listen, Trish is his woman. And ain't nobody going to ever break them up. He said that he is going to stand beside her no matter what. So anybody who has a feeling, who keeps sending him messages saying that they should break up, or that Trish isn't, the right woman for him, or that she's, played in his face, dogged him. He said, y'all can keep your opinions to yourself, because he knows Trish better than anybody. And there isn't anything that social media can say about his woman that he would buy into. He knows his woman. That's basically what he said. So y'all can talk to me in the comments and let me know what y'all think about that. All right. He said he likes Martell. That's his dude. He likes him better than anybody else on the show. And right now he's just rolling. He's rolling with all of it. He's rolling with the punches. So talk to me in the comments, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about everything, okay? All the stories that I talked about today. I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you go over to my IG page so you can see the video of Kanye West at home, I'm assuming, using the laughing gas. Let's make sure you go over there, and you can see those extra pictures of Marcus Jordan. Okay. So outside of that, I will see everyone on the next one. Bye-bye.